We're going mad, Adam.
We've gone mad. What a 96 hours it's been. Good morning. It's 5:20. I look tired. It's very wet and windy overnight. It's a bit chilly as well. I need to get up and start moving and wake up a bit. Big day today. The final day of the 500. And century number 8 of 40 at 40. Good morning! It is 7:04 and we have set off from Camp Gold Rush. We're going to be heading along our detour. It's 5 miles further. However, it means we're not going up a big hill. So we're prioritising easy riding for longer than tough riding for shorter. Beautiful morning, sun's trying to creep out. It's pretty windy, quite some strong gusts overnight. Didn't sleep amazingly well, but I mean, I slept, so that's all you can ask for really. And we're in to day 4 of the North Coast 500 and the land of the incredible scenery that just does not give up being gorgeous. We're heading towards Helmsdale and then Brora. I think we're going to stop in Brora unless there's somewhere looking good in Helmsdale. We'll see how we go. See you later. We've just stopped at Linda's Cafe in Brora for second breakfast. Some very good toast and marmalade, some scrambled eggs. And now we're on the back roads heading towards Nag. It's going to be mostly tailwind, I wish. It's going to be mostly headwind for this bit until we hit Nag and then take a left. And then crosswinds for a long period. Sun is shining, blue sky so far. And the wind's not too strong, fortunately. So try and keep a good base. Heading towards Bonar Bridge on another slight detour. The route had wanted us to basically get off the bikes and go over a footbridge. And we said no, we're going to stay on this nice flowy road that's not too busy into Bonar Bridge, which has just come into view. Don't know if you'll make it out. There's a bridge. And then we'll cross the bridge and pick up the route as normal. Today is much more about just head down doing it. We've got through the headwind bit, so that should be the toughest part of the day done. Got a bit of a crosswind now, but honestly after the headwind you don't really even notice it. So yeah, heading south now to Bonar Bridge, get a spot of lunch, and then we will continue. We're making decent time, just need to keep this pace up. And yeah, not faff for too long, which we're doing well with so far today. Minimal faffing. But welcome to Bonar Bridge. Bonar. We're climbing. And up, up, up. Up, 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 up. gone mad. We've gone mad, but we've done 101 miles. That is 40 century number 8, the Ocho. Ah, steady climb. This is where we're cutting out a section, so we're not going to Cromarty itself, but we've been all around the bay, near enough all around the bay, 6 miles short of it, because we only need to do 130 miles today to do 500 miles over the 4 days. So the original projection was about 141 or something this morning. So why do that when we don't need to? And I need to get back home tonight, ideally, so I don't want to leave too late. If you're wondering why I'm doing this mad challenge, if this is the first of the videos you've watched, which frankly would be weird to watch day 4 of a 4-day series, but there you go. Here's a short video as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Homelessness in the UK is at breaking point. Every night, nearly 3,000 people are forced to sleep rough, with thousands more hidden from view in hostels, cars, or temporary shelters. It's a crisis driven by rising rents, a lack of social housing, and cuts to mental health and addiction services. But there is hope. St Mungo's is one of the UK's largest and most experienced homelessness charities. Every year, they support over 30,000 people, providing not just a safe place to sleep, but tailored support to help people recover and rebuild. From outreach teams who meet rough sleepers on the streets, to mental health workers, skills trainers, and housing specialists, St Mungo's offers a full pathway off the streets and into a better life. Homelessness doesn't discriminate. It can happen to anyone. After a job loss, a relationship breakdown, a health crisis, or simply a run of bad luck, people from all walks of life can find themselves without a place to call home. But with the right support at the right time, it can be prevented or overcome. This is why I'm cycling 40 centuries this year, to mark turning 40 years old and to raise money for St Mungo's. It's a challenge that pushes me physically and mentally, but nothing compared to what many people facing homelessness go through every single day. I want my miles to mean something, to help someone find shelter, support and hope. Your donation could fund an outreach worker to find someone sleeping rough tonight. It could provide counselling for someone struggling with trauma or skills training to help someone find employment and independence. This isn't just a charity. It's life-changing support that helps break the cycle of homelessness for good. Please donate via my fundraising page on Just Giving today, because everyone deserves a place to call home. Thank you. I'm very tired, but I'm going to try and do some maths. So I'm going to say the bits out loud now, and if it's completely wrong, I'll put the correct sums on the screen. So, at 100.8 miles, it said at the junction we would have turned off on the planned route, it was 41.2 miles until the finish. So, when we get to the end of this bypass, we'll see what the remaining miles is, add on whatever miles we've done on this bypass, which so far is 2. I think we're just cresting the top of the hill now. I think that maths is right, but as I say, I'm very tired. Been cycling for 9 hours and 20 minutes. Well, total time 9 hours and 20 minutes. Moving time 7 hours 25. It's a good pace for a century, that. We had some really good turns when it was windy earlier on today, and even when it wasn't windy, just on the flat bits, had some really good turns to go in, sheltering each other as best we could. But this is the descent now, and it looks very nice. Okay, let's say that that bypass was 4 miles, like 4 miles for easy maths. It's saying we are 28.8 miles to go So what's that, 13.4 miles that would have been. So 13.4. What am I doing with the 4? 9.4 miles we've taken off. Yeah, we've taken 9.4 miles off the route. Oh, so gassy today. Just having 4 days of nothing but energy bars, giving a new meaning to full gas efforts. Windy. Yeah, taken 9 bit miles off. That's great. So 28.8 miles to go until we finished the 500. That will leave us on 28.8 plus 104.7 is 105.5, 113.5, 133.5 miles today. That's good. Here comes Jamais. Could have done without that massive climb. So we were diverted down to the shore down there, come under the bridge, back up and around, back on the bridge. Diversions are leading us on a merry dance, going all around the industrial complex, through weed-riddled cycle paths. I think though, we're starting to come out where we should be again. Fortunately, this is adding a few extra miles which didn't need. We're nearly there. Hey little lammy. We stopped on the road between Inverness and where we're staying. Well, where we stayed on Monday night, where the van is. And we dropped the bags off, most of them, these are the heavy ones, because we're just in a very big hill. That was steep, but with no bags, I made it all the way up, but we're still going up gradually. It's a tough one. Sun is starting to go down beneath the hills. It's 7:15 in the evening. We're on the go, we've got about 10 minutes. We've cycled 500 miles in 4 days. We're very nearly at the end of our North Coast 500 adventure. I'm going to close out the video here by saying what an amazing adventure. That was so much fun. It was difficult. Doing it over 4 days was a real challenge, but overall really enjoyed it. Would highly recommend it. The landscape's changing so often. It was truly breathtaking. Thank you so much for watching. Please donate to my St Mungo's fundraiser if you're able to. If you're not able to, make sure you like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends if you think they might be interested in seeing a couple of lunatics do the North Coast 500 in 4 days. Wow, what I was going to say what a week, not even a week. What a 96 hours it's been. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!